All right, guys, I'm going to show you how to use this app here. This is Backgammon XG. So let me go into the settings. So normally you're going to play against the computer. So if you want to play against like a weak computer, you can go against the beginner. That's fine. Usually you like to play against someone pretty good, so you actually like see how well it is, what a good computer looks like when you're playing a good player. But you could go with the beginner if you just want to have more of a chance to win. So you can control a couple things. So when you go into settings, the other thing that I like to do is, um, and you can get rules. There's kind of all kinds of options. Some people like to bear one way or another, so you can change the bear off. So here, like I'm bearing off to the right, or I could go in here. I guess you're not seeing this. Hold on, let me fix this. You're not seeing. I'm pressing. Put myself up here. Oh, I'll put myself down here. Okay. So one thing is you might not see this on the first screen, but this little thing that little blue arrow allows you to do that. I like to pin it, so I have these options here. When you go to here, you definitely can change the direction you go. I usually like to bear off to the left, but that's my preference. It might not be yours. Um, but what you can do here is you can like change your color of your board too. If you want to come in here and change a different color of the board, you can change your checkers. I usually just do green with black and white. Um, I like to see the coordinates, which are the numbers. There is a tutorial if you want. There is sound. There's animation speed. I usually set that there. The biggest thing I think for you is the tutor. Um, I think tutor mode is the best. It gives you feedback on all of your plays. If you go to training, it'll give you feedback, but you can't correct your move. So I think tutor is by far the best for you guys learning. So you should set that to tutor. And then you have a move here, and you're like wondering, what should I do with a 4-1? Well, all you gotta do is you press on the checker you want to move, and it'll automatically move for you. But like say you don't, oh, I didn't want to move 4, so you go back here and hit that the blue arrow. And you gotta hit if you tap your dice, it'll tell you which one to play first. So you're always gonna play the one that's on the left first. So now I can play a 1 like that. Then I have to play my 4, and I could do something like that. Now that might not be the best move. If I press the button, it'll say, "Oh, ExtremeGammon thinks you've made an error." So you can say, "What do I want to do with this?" You could say, "Well, let me try again." I like trying again because it lets you try a couple moves. I said that was okay. It didn't work out very good for me. They play really fast. You got to really watch how fast the computer plays. Now I rolled a 2-1. So I'm going to go 2, and I'll step out again because I made an error here. Let me reconsider. That 2-1 wasn't the right play. So maybe I should. I hope he's not asking me to do this. So say you want to just kind of see like, well, how bad was I? If that's the right move, is actually bar 2365. So bar 23 means you're coming in with the 2. There's really no advantage to like coming in with the 1. So you come in with the 2. And I was thinking maybe they want you to lift that checker up. I don't like that play, and it'll probably give me an error. It says even a bigger error, 72-point error. So it actually says the right move is actually this, which is for a beginner, this looks very like foolish play, but what happens is you already got 3 checkers sent back. When you're actually behind in a game, it's much more important to play aggressively. You should try to be aggressive with the play, mainly because you're going to lose unless something really good goes your way. So you got to play aggressively. And see, one of the best things you can do in backgammon is to build your home board to get more of your points made, because that makes you just a strong player. So we'll see what goes on. 3-2. They sent 2 checkers down. Goes fast. 6-2. 6-2 ain't bad. I can hit this checker. I can go 2-6 and hit that checker. Probably the right thing to do. Says I'm an error. I'll reconsider. Okay, what could I have done here instead of that? I'm guessing maybe it wants me to go this. Take from my midpoint down to there and then over to there. That'll make me a nice 5-point. Maybe that's better. That is the better move. Play again, 6-2. I think what I can do is I can end up making my bar point there, which is called the 7 point. I think you can see that. I can go down and then make that point. 6-3. He ran, so we're going to be in a good place if I don't hit here. 4-2. I do not hit that checker, so instead what I'm going to do is just make another innerboard point. So you see, when I don't have a chance to hit, I'm building up my defense, or it's really my offense, but it's my best offense is a good defense. So I got these 3 checkers back. It's providing pretty good safety net here. I don't know what's best. I kind of feel like this is really a lot of loose checkers, but it might be the best play. It was. 2 checkers hit though don't look good. Looks like it might get ugly for me fast. 4-1 gets 1 in. He hits me again. 5-2 is nice, gets 2 checkers in. And he's just sending the checkers after me. 4-2 gets me a checkered in. That's nice to have. I'd like to hit again. 5-6 is perfect. Double checker hit. And now he's in. I kind of wonder, is it a double? So like I could think about doubling here. I still got these checkers way back, which makes it really hard to win this game. If you ever want to know what it's like, you can look at it. And it's crazy. I was wondering if it was a double. This actually says it's a double because I got that checker stuck behind my prime. This 5 prime is really strong here. I'm surprised. I get 73% winning chances, and the other guy gets 26% winning chances, which makes you sort of think like, that should be a take. But it's these gammons that I get. See, these gammons are worth 2. These gammons get me 2 points. So it's actually, this is a double for me. The fact is he's got 1 back and he's got another one that's on the bar. So what I would do is I would say, okay, let's send the cube. I'm going to send the cube now. And the computer decides not to take it. Now you don't get really great feedback. You get like what your PR was for that game and how many errors. Now the next game starts. I don't think we need to play another game, but I just wanted to show you how this works. It's pretty cool because you can set up how many games you want to play. So when you go back into here, new game, you can set your match to whatever number of points. I have the paid version, so I don't know if you get all the features that I get, but that's part of it. And you can set up a position, like if you want to just check out a position, like you're playing a game. This is usually if you're playing a game on a real board, you want to check out a position. You can like take away the checkers, and you can set up any position you want. So like, what is this position? If you were ever wondering, like, what if we have this exact position and it's my roll? So it's kind of hard to know who's on the roll. So black's on the roll, and if I want to know like what's the best cube decision, I need to press the little cube here, and it will let me look at the cube decision. So the checkers are off, so it's a cube decision. You got to know who it's black on roll. So when I go like this, it's black on roll. You can kind of see that too by this arrow here. This arrow says that black's on roll. Watch if it was the other way around. So if we had it like this, and I press this little arrow right here, it'll change the direction, and now you can see white's on the roll. Okay, so I'm going to go back and see black on the roll. So now black is on the roll. The arrow's down here. I'm going to see the cube decision. It says no double because there's no double because I'm only playing to 1 point. So I got to change the length of the game. I'll play to 5 points. Is this a double? It says this position is actually a double. I got 70% winning chances. Opponent has 29% winning chances. So here is a place where it is proper to double, but it is a take for my opponent. So I'll send it. So I can play this from this position like this, start the game from this position. Now I can play this game out. So I'm going to decide to send the cube. I'm going to play in 5-1. Now the computer rolls double 4s. Oh man, but I roll double 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I win the game. Yay! So you can set up any position you want. It's a good way to kind of like learn different positions. There's a lot you can learn. It's what I love about backgammon is there's so much you can learn there's so much support to learn, and there's like huge communities of people that will teach you the game as well too. We'll talk more about that later. Okay, that's enough for right now. I guess let me show you one more thing. I'm going to I take this off? How do I get this off here? Maybe I'll make another video. Stuck on this full screen. How do I get off the full screen? Exit. Okay, back to normal screen. I'll move this off the screen, and I want to show you. I want to show you XG. So if you have a PC, you can download XG to your computer. You get a free 2-week version, so it's actually kind of cool. Kind of cool because you can. So you type in ExtremeGammon, you go here to ExtremeGammon, and you can download it. And they'll give you a 14-day free trial. So I'd recommend it. If you just want to try it out for 14 days, you can download this and you get the full features of the program. This is like the premier program. This is the program I was showing you in class. But it's really nice too. It has all the same features. You can go to new match, not save. You want to save it? No. I can do match play, 7-point game. I can play against the computer, whatever level of the computer I want to play against. Hit OK, and a game will start, and I'll be able to play a game 6-5. You know. And what's nice about this is, like, after the game is played, you can get that analysis. So I like to be able to, after the game is played, like, here was a game. This is the game we played in class, actually. This was the in-class match that we played last time. I don't remember. Is this the whole match? This is not the match. I actually saved the wrong thing. I wanted to save a different match. I didn't save it. Okay, sorry. I thought I was gonna show you a game from last time, but I didn't save it. Okay. That's enough for today. But it's a cool program because you can. I mean, I guess I could just go in and look at a game from a while ago. I don't know if it's a full game. So this is a full game here that I played, and it's just kind of cool because you can go back through. Like here, I sent a cube, but it was kind of a mistake to send the cube. I wasn't really in a good enough position. I was 61%, but it says no, that's not a double yet. You're not winning enough games to send this cube yet. I think it ended up working out for me though. I did win, got it to 2-0, and then I made one bad mistake here. So what did I do? This is my one bad move. It's saying, I did a move like this, so it shows you like the arrows. So I brought these two checkers and made this point. But they're saying a better move would have just been to make this point here and get this checker moving in the back. There's a lot to do on the analysis. I don't want to get too involved with the analysis quite yet, but something to think about. It's interesting to be able to look at these and try to figure out why this was the right move.